Proverbs 12:4 says an excellent wife is the crown of her husband, but a disgraceful wife is like rot in his bones. Interesting and convicting. Okay, let's think about the symbolism here. A crown. Well, it's something to be admired, respected. It sparkles. It's a good reflection. I mean, it sparkles and refracts the light. And how are you doing in terms of being a good reflection upon your husband? Do you sparkle? Do you show respect to your husband? Do you give honor to your husband? And then let's think of the end of that verse, rot in his bones. And you're thinking, rot in his bones? I don't even know. That doesn't relate to my husband. Well, maybe this is not a physical kind of thing, but emotionally and spiritually, are you like rot in his bones? You know, when I think of a rotten bone, I think of someone who'd be stooped over, couldn't even stand tall anymore, couldn't carry much of a load anymore because his bones are rotten. Is your husband kind of crippled emotionally or spiritually because of your lack of respect? Okay, so how do we become the crown of our husband? Well, let me just give you a couple of Bible-based thoughts here. First of all, Proverbs 31:30, that whole section describes the beautiful, noble wife. And towards the end, Proverbs 31:30, it says she has a reverence for God. So here's a clue. Seek God. That is a charming and beautiful quality in a wife, and it's a good reflection upon her husband. So seek God with your whole heart. Spend time in His Word. Spend time in prayer. Seek to obey and honor God. You will be a good reflection upon your husband. Secondly, go to Ephesians 5:33, where it says the wife must respect her husband. You don't have to feel respect, but you can show respect and have a respectful demeanor, especially out in public. Then you will be the crown of your husband. And then thirdly, let's talk about self-control. Not my favorite topic, but Galatians 5:23 talks about self-control being a fruit of the Spirit. And a wife who is self-controlled, her tongue is controlled, her eating habits are controlled, her drinking habits are controlled, her gossip habits are controlled, you get the drift. Ask for God to so fill you with His Holy Spirit that you would bear the fruit of the Holy Spirit. And one of those fruits is self-control. Well, perhaps that's a good place to start. And hopefully we'll all become a sparkling crown for our husbands.